Hello friends, in previous tutorial we learned how to write servlet in advanced Java in theoretically, but we not done it practically. In that session we learned how to create the servlet interface using STS tool here. You can go through Eclipse also. To done that all those things, first we need to create projects here. In previous tutorial we tell you in servlet we need to follow, because at the time of deploying your application into the servlet container we need to follow some directory structure. Here in previous tutorial we explain all those things. You can go through and check out in my channel, and those point in here I will tell you. To create new project, create servlet project in your machine. To download STS and Eclipse, right click on your project explorer here and go to new and create dynamic web project. Here go to new, create dynamic web project. On this we are clicking on that and you can follow the steps. I'm already done those things. At the time of creating project, you got at that structure. In that structure contain web content folder, Java resources, and web-inf. Inside web-inf you can put your libraries and your mainly important web.xml file also. Inside web content you can write your JSP, like view resources you can write here, and Java resources here is folder. Inside that folder you can write your Java classes, means servlet, like in Spring MVC controller. Here first we are tell you web.xml what we can write here. Inside web.xml we are here is web app is the main root folder, and behind that servlet and servlet mapping. Here URL pattern. In previous lecture we are done mistake here, URL mapping writing, but not there. Here URL pattern, and here is another tag is welcome file list. At the time of server starting we need to call at the particular file to redirect your server to that particular JSP file. That's why we are writing here welcome file. At the time of server starting it will be go through your hello.jsp page, creating here inside hello.jsp. Inside hello.jsp I was writing some form tag and input field and one submit button, and here is action and method get. This is the simple form and we are writing. And another point is here is servlet and servlet mapping. Inside servlet we are writing some reference name inside that tag, and here the class name. Look at here. Here I was writing com.akshay.hello servlet. Inside that here this is the package name and this is the class name, means Java class name. Here writing com.akshay.hello servlet. This is the right way to write your servlet class to configure your servlet. And behind that you are writing servlet mapping. Here is servlet name is as same as servlet, your servlet. Here servlet name is same as your servlet class name. Here reference name and that name are same, and your mapping URL. Right, to call JSP into your servlet, here inside action we are writing .hello, and here is your web.xml file. Inside web.xml file, here inside web.xml another point is here configure, and in here is your URL and same as hello.jsp. It will be redirect your servlet. Inside servlet creating class, simple class, and implement servlets. And this servlet come from javax.servlet package, and implement 5 methods like we are telling in previous tutorial. This is return types of get servlet conflicts, all those things return types also we are telling. And here is return type get servlet info, it is string, destroy method, service method, and init method. Here at the time of request we are getting here get parameter p1 inside hello.jsp we are named as p1. That p1 you can get here at the request. Here again you are typing something, it will be goes through that particular variable, and here is writing output, it will be go through that particular browser. And response set content type text HTML, you can go through and go XML, whatever you found, whatever you want to content type you can go through it. I need text and HTML, that's why I will write here. And creating print writer object to write your output into the browser, so that's why I was writing here. And here is the output. There is simple this is that you handle it inside servlet. And here is I will show you to run that particular project. Right click on that, we need to configure some server also, run on server. And click on and click on next. When clicking on next, we need to configure your Tomcat server. Here your project is hello servlet, that's why I will name it only hello servlet. We configure here, then click on finish. At the time of clicking on finish, are you sure want to remove the resource of the server? Okay. It will be required remove file. It will be run it onto the server, starting up publishing our Tomcat. Because I was already configured Tomcat server in my STS2, that's why it will run, and it will be redirected your browser to come that output. Here is console. Inside console, writing some command and arguments for the starting Tomcat. Here is automatically it goes to Windows. Here is automatically path come. Here is output is come. In JSP I am writing some one text field and submit. That's why when I was typing with Atul, the output I was giving into another page. URL it will be changed to hello servlet/hello. When click on submit button, it will be work or not. I will check. Firstly, go to your console and clear it all those things and click on submit button. At the time of clicking, it will give perfect output. When you are using get method, that's why you are showing here your name and whatever input you are writing inside the text box. You are using post, it will be not showing here because security purpose you can use post. It will be better because post method you do not show in header anything. So thank you guys.